Greetings from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Wednesday, November 6, 2019. Turns out I misspoke in the last video where I was celebrating that deconstruction was over. That was before we released the keel. So I'll just hand it off to Joe and he can walk you through what we discovered and how we are going to address it.
Yeah, so yesterday after we took the keel out, we had flipped it over, and come to find out we have an extreme amount of rot. And we'll flip it over, and as you can see, going aft the bow, I mean, it's really dry, brittle, and it's cracked up until about right here. So my plan is, I started it yesterday. I put a 2-inch block of white oak in there with a water chafer in it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it back to where the rot is. And what we're going to do is have it going across this, and where the two are met together, they're going to have angles on them. They're both not only going to be, they're going to be screwed to this block, but we're actually going to run a carriage bolt through it as well. So I mean, it's not going to be weak by any means. It's going to be really strong. It will reinforce it. Unfortunately, the engine starts about right here, so we don't want to go back really any further. And so right here, this is like going to be the strongest point of the boat, in between the bow and knee and where the engine sits in this boat.
And our new section is not going to be mahogany like this keel is. It's going to be white oak. Charlie Santee answered our other question, and that had to do with the bilge stringers. You can read his comment in the previous video, but I'll just give him credit for it now. The bilge stringers used by Chris-Craft in this period, and particularly in this model, are vertical grain fir. The planks are extremely strong, and Charlie reports they were quite impervious to rot. I mean, these bilge stringers are physically in excellent condition. My gut, though, still screams and cries for white oak. If you really wanted it strong, it would be white oak. But I understand this is the period where Chris-Craft and the other wood boat manufacturers were beginning to be assaulted by the soda pop bottle boats that were emerging, and we're trying to find ways to offer strong, watertight vessels for less money. And my guess is white oak must have been a lot more expensive to buy, and it's a lot more difficult to produce bilge stringers and other parts with. I still don't understand the mahogany keel. I'll never understand that. But Joe and RJ will be working on fabricating the new forward section of this keel and putting a scarf joint in it and installing it, we hope, by the end of this week. So that's our update on the 1956 Chris-Craft 17-foot Special Sportsman. Now we hope, now we're certain that deconstruction is over. There's nothing else to take out. We'll have a couple of frames that we'll have to strengthen, but other than that, we won't be pulling any additional frames out of the hull. So with that, bye-bye from Snake Mountain Boat Works. Thank you so much. We'll be back again.